Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Got another unboxing. Got a little surprise. China. Let's have a look. Here's the box. It's a little box. We'll get this open. I'll show you what it is and I'll talk to you about it. This is from Enya Music. And I'm going to tell you, I wasn't too eager on this. Sorry, let me get that out. Ah! I wasn't too eager on getting this, accepting this, to be honest, because I didn't think it would be relevant to you guys all that much, but I thought, do you know what, I'll give it a go. And as always, I will be honest about it. It is a Cyber-G guitar thingy-majig. Look, let's get it out of the box. There it is, look. Cyber-G. Ooh. And there you go, we've got two boxes. Now, like I said, I did have a conversation with Enya, and I was a bit like, I don't know about this, whether it's going to be good for my audience or not, but they wanted me to do it, so I was like, okay, I'll take it and we'll have a good go at it. You got to remember, this is not a guitar. It is a musical instrument in its own right, and we're going to treat it like that. Difficult with one hand. What have we got? Ooh, I opted for a white one because the Aeroband guitar I got sent was black and I really wanted the white Aeroband guitar, but I went for a white one with this one. Let's get this open. Okay, so that's got a flappy thing. It's metal, I think that. There's some numbers on it. Okay. This will all become apparent in due course. Is there any... See, there's no other outputs, inputs, that just is a thing, okay? Gotta say, it's a nice box. Everything I get from China, these Chinese companies, always comes in really nice boxes. Ah, that's how you get into it. Oh, nice. Ooh, oh. Unwrapped like a packet of cigarettes. Oh, welcome to Cyber-G. Nice. Oh, look at that. Is that anything? Is this something? Oh, that looks like it's got instructions in it or something. It comes with a case, this one. Aeroband didn't. I know this isn't the same as Aeroband. I'm not comparing this with the Aeroband guitar. Right. That's the packet. That's the unboxing. Already, this is quite compact. Yeah. Alright, that's what we've got in here. We got some bits and bobs. We got some stickers. By the looks of it, my granddaughter's coming over later. She'll love that. And what's this? This is also stickers with chords and stuff on. Or do we stick that to the guitar? I don't know. We'll find out. Like I said, it's not a guitar. Stop calling it a guitar. The instrument, should we say? What's in here? Well, there's something in here. Hang on. Okay, this looks like a neck. I say it's not a guitar, it's in the shape of a guitar. Oops. Okay, let's get this out of here. Hang on a minute. Okay, so that's that. We've got a little pocket in here, there's stuff in here as well. We've got a plug. We've got a, what's that, a USB lead. Oh, we've got a guitar strap as well, nice. Anything else in here? There's nothing else in there. Right, let's get all these bits and bobs out of the plastic wrap. Ooh. This is the body of it. It's got a keyboard on it. So it's, I suppose you could call it a guitar, maybe. And this is a necky thing. Looks quite nice in the white, I've got to say. So I take it that goes on there, right? That must go. So that probably goes on there. Should we just stick it on? Without reading the instructions? You know what I'm like. No instructions needed. That does go on there. Goes in there. Get that out of the shop, shall we? Nice. Ow. Okay. And we've got a nice guitar strap. Got to stop calling it a guitar strap. That's alright, isn't it? with Cyber-G all over. It's like a silver. That's silver. I'm getting like an 80s vibe. I'm getting an 80s vibe going on here. Oh, nice lead. Nice carpeted one. That's a nice quality one. Good, good, good. I take it is for the MIDI as well, because this is MIDI capable. And then the charger. Alright, and that's everything. Right, so that's everything in the box. So what I'm going to do, as I always do with these things, I'm going to live with this for probably about a week. And I'm going to play with it, and I'm going to get to know it, and I'm going to learn all about it, put it through its paces, and I'm going to do a full demo of everything this thing can do, whatever that may be. I don't have much of an idea. I have watched some reviews on it, not too many, so we'll give it a good blast like I always do, and then we'll report back with my findings. Yes, and I will be honest, as I always am. Okay, so the next part of the video will be in the future. See you in the future. Right, so it has been a few days and I've been playing around with it and stuff like that. So we're going to start off, it's a lot to unpack, there's a lot to do. So I'm going to start off with this, with the keyboard in. There is another module that fits in here. So we're going to start off with this factory out of the box. This is what you're going to get out of the box. There is an app. We're going to tackle the app in a separate section. So this is basically what you got. It's a keytar. It's not a guitar. Alright? So basically you have a series of buttons all going down the neck here. There's 3 on each fret, if you like, and it's actually, it tells you there C, D minor, E minor, F, G, blah blah blah. And then on the side you've got numerals on there to tell you, Roman numerals to tell you the number of the fret, right? So this is in one of the modes. So if I push this middle button C, it does like that, right? Look up here. So you can basically turn up a bit. So straight away you can make music. You got like 1 octave of notes, right? Like a diatonic harmony, right? And if you push the button next to it, that's like a added 9. The one below that is like a minor. So each chord has a variation of that chord. Brilliant, right? Okay. So in this hand we've got a keyboard with various different sounds. All right, this one is, I don't know what this is, but that's what came on when I turned it on, right? So basically, because this is in C, if you know anything about music, C is all the white notes. So this is standard set in C. So if you play all the white notes to whatever you're playing on there, it's going to be in key. It's a little bit of a music lesson for you, which is probably why they've set it up like that as a default. Right? Cool, right? We're making music straight off the bat. So if you're an absolute novice and you've never played music before, you can just press that. You're gonna get something going on, right? Cool. Now, if I push this button here, that changes colour, look, and it goes to a strumming pattern. audio, right. Okay, like I said, the keyboard itself does do different things. So if we push this button here, you get different sounds. Okay. Ooh. That one's a bit harsh to my ear. Cool. Yeah. Piano. Alright. Right. Not much effort in that, not much effort at all, which I like. It's simple, it's easy, you can make music really quickly. Now also does a bit of drummage, and if you push this middle button here, you can set the tempo of everything, not just the drums. So if I go like that, it's going to change the tempo of the strumming. Right, if I go right, if I click that button to change it back to a picking pattern, right? Okay, so you get that idea. So that's like a tap tempo. So we'll just do a standard. If I push this button, and then to end the loop, it ends it in the right place. Now with the drums going, I can do a drum fill. Okay. Alright, sweet, right? So you've got a little knobby thing up here that changes your key. So at the moment, like that, push it down one, so on, so on. So on the top there, you've got a mode button. So if you push that, it doesn't do anything, right? Unless you push a key. Doesn't matter which one you push. And if you push a black key, which aren't black, but you know, a black key, it does one of those. Right, I've got to add, with the drums on, you push this button here, changes the beat to that. Alright, so that's basically the basic stuff that it does ish without the app. But it also came with this here, and this keyboard slides out like so, relatively easy, and this slides in like so. There it goes, powered up. Okay, so if we go back to where we were, so now these buttons are acting like all the white notes on the keyboard. This flappy thing will change the sounds. Bass guitar. You get the idea. But if we change the mode with the mode button, again, does nothing. But now this acts like a strum. It takes some getting used to, but I think the lights guide you. Do it up. What's that noise? Yeah. Okay, so that's just the basics of it. Obviously, like all these things, it comes with an app. And the app really does open it up. We're going to get into that in a second. I just want to point out with the keyboard, it does have a MIDI out. So you can use this keyboard as a MIDI controller into your laptop or whatever, into your DAW. This doesn't do that. This doesn't plug into your computer. It doesn't have any outputs. Right, so basically you can download the app via the Play Store or whatever for your device, for your whatever you're using. Samsung or what's the other one? Apple. Whatever. So we just open that up and it will come up with this, and then we click connect. Alright, and then we click boom. Alright, and then we're into the app. You've got a music store where you can download bits and bobs. It's got a looper, which we'll look at in a minute. General settings and stuff. You've got some presets, so you can save different presets. You've got 3 of those. I have made a preset which I'll take you through. Ooh, didn't mean to push that. Which I'll take you through in a minute. We're on just the standard preset 2. I've done as factory setting. Solo mode, sing and play. And you can change all the settings on here for your for the keyboard, for the different sounds and stuff. And you can choose different rhythms, different drums, and things like that as well. And there's also an option to download songs, and there's like a lesson mode type thing. But if we go into here, you can see, and it tells you, this is just how it comes standard, it tells you what each chord is on the buttons. So that would be the first buttons there, so it's C major in the middle, C major 7 there, and the C add 9 there, and so on, all the way down. Now you can assign whatever you want to these, which is really handy, and I'll just show you what I did previously. Push the keyboard thing. I've set it up like this, so I've assigned each of these chords to the buttons to make it more like a guitar. I know it's not a guitar, but I just wanted to experiment to see if I could make it like a guitar. So we've got E at the bottom. I know it's not open, but the first fret is E, and so on and so on. I've got E minor there going up the scale, or going up like a guitar. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Back to E, obviously back to the beginning. And that actually worked quite well. So what's good about that is it's totally customizable, so you can make it do whatever you want to do. So if you want to get creative, you can. Now if we go to the rhythm and backing section, you can see you've got guitar there, finger picking. You can pick the time signatures, and you can choose strumming, technique. So when you're pushing the notes, you could have it as a guitar backing, piano backing, electric guitar backing, and whatever that says. And you can choose from here different rhythms and stuff. I'll demonstrate. Right, so obviously there's a lot to choose from, so I'm only going to show you one, otherwise this will be a really long video. So at the moment it's on your default guitar finger picking. Now, if I go to, excuse me, click piano, so I've clicked piano up there, and I'll click the first, excuse me, the first one there, that will change. And so on and so on. So electric guitar, pick the first one there. Turn up a little bit. It deserves to be turned up. And so on and so on. So you can choose what kind of sound you got, what kind of backing you're doing, drum beats, everything is really, really customizable. Another cool feature is it's got a looper, and you can record your own loops. So you can play live and record, and it will make you a loop, right? Here's one I recorded earlier. You can save them as well. If I pull that down, called it demo 1. And that's what I recorded earlier. You can click how many times you want the loop to play. So we'll put 8 for the minute. And here's one I did earlier. And it's playing through a speaker. So you can jam along to that, sing along to it, whatever you want to do. And also down here you can quickly select the key that you want the instrument in, string, scratch, sound, and the BPM of the loop, the drum loop, etc. Right, moving on, you've got a music store. I downloaded Hotel California for free, but you can buy other ones, and it gives you the chords to press as you're going through the song with the lyrics. Alright, so it's telling me to press 6 for the first line, and you can sing along with the lyrics. And so on and so on. I don't want to get copyright striked, alright? I've turned some of the lights off so you can see this a bit better. Let's turn these off. When you push one of the buttons, it tells you the chord on the keyboard, which is kind of cool. So, that being a C, it's actually lighting up the chords. So if we go to an E minor, is that an E minor? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Which is a nice little touch, so you can learn, if you don't know how to play, you can learn the actual chords. Right then, so sorry it's such a long video, but I do try to be thorough with these things. So my first impression of this was like, wow, that's pretty cool. 80s vibe, quite like that. It's unique, it's different. It's plastic, but you know, it's well made, solid. It's got a bit of weight to it. It's got a decent volume to it. You can play music really quickly. It's really compact as well, which I really like. As you can tell, I'm in a motorhome and I travel around in my motorhome a lot, so something like this is really cool to carry around. because it's nice and small, because space is a premium. I do play piano, so this doesn't, you know, intimidate me, so to speak, which is nice. So it's nice, it's got keys on it, and I liked that you can get music going literally straight away. My granddaughter had to go on this. She's 7, and she had good fun on it, and she was messing around and making some good music with it. I say good music, she was making music with it, you know, relatively quickly, and she quite liked it. She wouldn't let me film her though. She got shy, but that's okay. I like what they're doing. I like what they've gone for. I like that it's something different. I like the app. The app is really, really, really involved. I mean, I haven't covered absolutely everything. I've tried to cover as much as I can to keep this video, you know, reasonable length, and to show you everything that I can. For me personally, I would not buy one, and I have no use for this. The only thing I would have a use for is maybe the keyboard as a MIDI controller. Apart from that, I would not keep this. I'm not going to keep this. I'm not going to carry it around, because it's not really aimed for someone like me. And this is one of my worries about doing this, was whether it was relevant for you guys that watch this channel. It's not a guitar, right? It says guitar on the box, so maybe they should take that off. It's not a guitar by a long shot. But what it is an instrument in its own right, and you can actually do quite a lot with it. Now, who I think this is marketed towards, or who would benefit from this, would be on a professionalist, you know, amateur, intermediate, maybe even professional level. It would be a singer that can't play an instrument, that wants to do something different than singing to backing tracks and wants to be solo. You could probably, I think, with a bit of practice, you could probably make this work quite well, I think. I mean, it does have a jack output as well, so you can put it into a PA or an amplifier or whatever. So for that, I think it would be really, really good. Obviously, as a practice thing, maybe a songwriting thing, you could, you know, get some ideas down relatively easy with it. And as a learning tool, it does have kind of a like a teaching aspect to it as well. Definitely good for kids who want to make some music and do it easily. You know, keep them interested. Like I said, my granddaughter liked it and got something going pretty quickly on it. For me personally, it's not useful for me, because I can play piano and I can play guitar and I can play bass and I can play drums, and I play the real things, and I have the real things. Having said that, I'm not saying it's a bad product, and that's as honest as I can be about it. So what I'm saying is, yeah, it's a thumbs up from me. Enya, good one. I like it. I think it's got a lot to offer, and I don't think you can go far wrong with it. Blah, 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 blah. There is discount codes in my description if you're interested in this. You'll get a bit of money off or whatever. I don't know what else to say really other than that. I could go deeper and deeper into it, but there's a lot. It does a lot. All right. So on that note, I'm going to leave it here. They do other colours as well. I chose a white one. They do other colours. Check them out. Click the link in the description, check them out, see what you think. Yeah. Okay, you beautiful lot, if you've made it to the end of this video, then well done. You've been listening to me for a good old half an hour by now. I'm going to love you and leave you, God bless you and all that good stuff. Peace till next time. Here's the jingle.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.